though.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not bad.
You guys are making in the household is $8,200.
We don't live together.
Definitely don't live together.
Okay. Are we talking about moving in? Like,
No.
what are we trying to
Definitely
get to?
No, so
Are you sibling? What the am I talking to then?
he's actually my ex. And I texted him and said, hey, want to go to Texas next weekend and go on this podcast with me?
Why? Why am I talking to you guys then?
I don't know. We've been talking. Maybe we want to get back together. Finances were hard when we were together.
Oh, it's a determination of getting back together?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe.
So what's the question? How long have you guys been broken up?
A little over 6 months.
Like 8 months.
And
8 months.
we're having talks.
Maybe. Well, we haven't had a talk yet, actually.
Yeah, she's difficult to talk to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we're considering getting back together. But yeah, my friends don't even know that I'm talking to him.
Really?
Yeah, they don't even know I'm here.
I didn't know that. That's so crazy to me, especially with what's been going on. That's wild.
So what the then? If we're considering getting back together and we're split kind of down the middle on that, we were financially together before?
Finances were an issue.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about moving in together. And that was kind of a big
thing.
issue. Yeah.
Because I was the breadwinner and he wasn't.
Yeah, but now we'd be making almost equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the big concern then if we're deciding whether or not we should?
There was there was other relationship things. It wasn't just the apartment, but that was like the current struggle we were fighting at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we're going to determine whether or not, especially when it comes to your guys' finances, because that's what I'm more interested in.
Yeah.
If I give my seal of approval on if you guys should get back together, what was so last time when we broke up 6 months ago?
Our living situation was bad. I was making nothing, so I just started because the job that she wanted me to quit, that was the only job I had. And it was the same thing. I might have been making $1,600 a month.
Okay, so that's the one you wanted him to quit.
Yes, for 5
and
years.
get another job, which I get it.
Because
for 5 years, you've been doing this since 20, working for mommy. Why are you still working for mommy?
Yeah, why?
It's like a stability thing. I was exploring.
Yeah, but it's stability of nothing.
Yes, I understand that. I was holding down basically nothing.
But
I could barely survive, and I was putting stuff on credit cards, and that's how I was surviving. But it allowed me
easily gotten another job. Easy, you can work at McDonald's and make more.
Yeah, I mean,
come on, and he just didn't understand that.
I was exploring other things. I'm kind of like a job hopper, trying to find out what I wanted to do. I moved out to Colorado to be a snowboard instructor. That job allowed me to do it.
Yeah, but then you came back broker, then you left.
Yeah, I know.
And then you came back and did the exact same thing, and nothing changed.
Okay.
And I wanted change.
All right, well, you can't act like you were making so much money either.
I was.
You had a sales job and you had one good week ever.
Okay, I was working a server job beforehand for 6 months. And then, okay, let me go into sales because you're not going to make money, why should I stay the breadwinner?
Yeah, I mean.
I don't know. It was a lot. It was rough, but I left.
So you left him?
No, technically he broke up with me.
Why?
And then I left.
We were going through a rough spot.
Yeah.
So when she got this new job, so she's talking about making all this money. She was working from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
And she wasn't really making that much. She had good weeks here and there, but she wasn't making that much. So there was no quality of relationship.
You guys are visiting here. Are we staying in a hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys staying together?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're on the path. Why are we considering getting back together? What's the conversation? What's the thought? What's the vibe?
I think it's definitely a possibility, but we're since we broke up, there's been some things going on, some stuff that she did that I didn't like. And then honestly, my friend, he brought it up.
What?
I saw someone else. I dated someone else.
Up.
We were on a break.
Exactly.
She started, I don't know if this is weird. We were dating for 2.5 years. She started seeing someone within 3 weeks.
That's suspicious.
3 weeks. I mean,
I started going out.
rebounding. It's not the next day in that case. I don't know.
It's someone that she was
If he
working
went
with.
fuck someone tonight, how would you feel?
If he went, I'd be fine with it.
I didn't think that's weird. I wouldn't be fine with it.
Because you're I think you're on the edge of wanting to get together again a bit more than her, it sounds like.
I made it pretty obvious. Like, I think we were just in a bad spot then. And I don't know if all those issues are solved or what, but I made it very obvious that I did want to get back together. Like,
Are you still seeing this other person? We wouldn't be if we're considering getting back together.
No,
okay, so what
not
happened?
anymore. I broke up with him.
Yeah. So you want to get back together. You're a little more split and you want to get back together a bit more. This is how I'm reading
I don't want to get back together and it to be the same that it was beforehand.
I agree.
So it's
let's fix it this time.
Exactly.
But I need to know exactly what was going wrong. So as we can determine going through these documents, going through your guys' things, especially if finances were a big part.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm just tired of feeling like the boyfriend.
what the f does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm the breadwinner. She wants me to get a job. She wants to be a stay-at-home dog.
No, I
mom,
don't.
I guess. Yeah, maybe.
Do I what?
You want to be a trad?
No, but I don't want to be the one supporting the relationship, supporting the finances, supporting all the date nights, supporting everything else.
Okay. I guess that's kind of how it was then, but like, so when we broke up, we were looking to get a place.
Yes.
We were staying with my dad at the time.
When you broke up?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, so
the week
this
of,
is
we were supposed to
my-
sign a lease.
This is
my
yeah.
Yeah, but then we didn't.
We got accepted at that place, right?
We did, and
We got
I paid
accepted
for
a
it
house.
also.
So
For the application and
yeah. So when we broke up, we were looking to get a place, but I'm like, okay, things are rough now. How smart is it to sign a lease with someone that I'm like, okay, like this would be really bad if we broke up and we just signed this year-long lease for this expensive house we were gonna get.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
So I was like, kind of wanted to take a step back from that, but we were also living with my dad and my brother, and I was like, okay, this is like not great either. I want to get out, but I was also kind of helping my dad out. Like I was paying him rent, but I was helping him.
But you guys didn't, right? We didn't pursue this?
we didn't do it. No,
Good.
we didn't.
No.
So again, with where we stand, considering getting back together, obviously you seem more split, you seem more in favor, and we're considering it. But you wouldn't care if he went and slept with someone. How would you feel if she went and slept with someone tonight?
No, I would not like that at all. I'm still like, I would say maybe I'm more like I want to get back together, but I do feel some type of way about like the actions, like because it wasn't just the guy. Like on like New Year's Eve, she's drunk, she's blowing up my phone, and she's hanging out with this guy. Like I'm like, okay.
Huh?
I did drunk text him a couple of times.
A couple times.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, and I don't really know what's going on. I don't really use social media, so I'm like, I only know what she tells me. Like, I'm glad you asked the question. I didn't know that she broke up with the guy. I didn't even know. But I'm also kind of a spur of the moment person, so I was like, when she invited me.
How long have you been single and now considering this?
Oh boy.
I don't know. I would say, I don't know, a few weeks.
Is it like desperation going back to stability? Like
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like, let's get back together next day, like tomorrow. Like, no. Like,
So working on.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's like, if you go.
she's more skeptical. You're gonna have to win it over.
Like, I don't want to move backwards, unfortunately.
Would that be backwards? How does that feel?
That's what I feel like. I feel like it would be backwards. So it's like I'm open to it, but I don't know. Like it's scary because like I've built a little bit of a good life for
Saying
myself.
Moving backwards, but then also inviting me on the trip, like staying in the same hotel. I mean, I guess that feels bad. Like I don't saying it's moving backwards.
One bed?
2 beds.
Slept in one bed.
Okay.
I booked
Let's
two,
be honest.
but
I'm
I
gonna
booked
ask.
two.
I'm gonna ask it. You guys
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So we're kind of
So like I said, I'm open to it. I just don't want to make it feel like I'm moving backwards.
So we're
it's
closer
like,
than we think.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.